Yeah, also we have another tag which is called the button tag. So the function of this button tag is that it allows users to click on it. So button in this aspect is not a button with regards to clothes is or let me say jewelries. So button in this aspect is regarded to as a click, such something that you can click on. Such that after you click on that thing, it's going to navigate you to another place. Or after you click on it, it's going to do something for you. So after I run the code, you can see how the button is displayed. But in this aspect, it's button. What we mean by button in this aspect is just a click. Just press on it. So if you look at the calculator sample I sent the other time, you're going to realize that all those numbers, all those numbers are written inside a button tag. That is just one, two, and to nine with zero. One, two, three, four, five, seven, nine, and zero. They are all written inside of a button tag. So the function is just for us to press after we click on it. So after if you click on number one, it's going to display on the screen. So that's what the button tag is used for. So let me cancel this mistake. So let's make the button to be in another line in order for us to have a better understanding and a better view of the tag after I run it on the browser. So to do that, we can just create a div tag. A div tag is the full meaning of div is division tag. Division tag. So what the div tag helps us to do is that um it helps us to make an intersection between the upper codes, between those codes that have been written upstairs, um, and the one that is down. So it makes an intersection between the upper codes, that is those codes that we've written upstairs, up rather, not upstairs, and those codes that we want to write down. So that div tag is going to divide it and break it into another line. So it's just a division tag. So the div tag is one of the commonly used tags in HTML. And you see, after I declared the div tag, the button tag came down. At first, the button tag was in line with the other codes that have defined up in the upper section. So the div tag helps us to divide them together such that the button tag is going to be in a new page. And you can see the div tag is the parent container. That is, I annex the button tag into the div tag. The div tag also consists of an opening and closing tag. It's not like the input tag, which doesn't have a closing tag. So the div tag has a closing tag. So that's the function of the div tag. Anywhere you put div tag, you're going to see that it forms another line. That is, if anything you are defining or you are writing, even if you write an inline style instead of div tag, it's going to what? It's going to form another line. So after the button tag, there's another tag we have, which is very important in the world of HTML. Okay, let's first create a new file. So I'm going to name my file continuation.html. Continuation.html. So inside this folder I create, I'm going to create a file. Note, I'm first creating a folder before I create a file. So inside the folder I'll name it continue.html. Remember, the name of the folder is continuation and the file in the folder is continuation, continue.html. Don't forget to name your file.html because we're dealing with HTML. If you don't name it, there's nothing, it's not how your code is going to run. So as you can see, we've created it. So let me first define my button tag. So okay, I've defined the button tag again. So the tag we're going to look at next is what we call the A tag. And the full meaning of the A tag is anchor tag. The anchor tag. You know what the anchor tag does? The anchor tag. So the A tag is anchor tag. That's the formula. The formula is anchor tag. So after declaring the A tag, you're going to also declare an href, a href text. So the formula of href is hypertext reference, whereby you're going to make reference of where you want the page to go, to navigate to. So that's just what the anchor tag is used for, and the href tag. So the href tag, you're going to annex where you want the landing page to be. You're going to annex it into a quotation mark. Just look at the anchor tag as a link tag, such that the link is going to take you to your destination, to and fro. You understand what I mean by that? So we're going to declare it by opening an after you declare the anchor tag, that is A, and then you type href. The href is going to be in quotation marks. After then you type is equals to, there is equals to, and then you type where you want it to take you to, that is your destination. Your destination, the URL. So after then you are going to type a text, such that when you click on that text, it's going to take you to the destination. So that's the syntax of the anchor tag. Yeah, before moving forward, let's create some codes. Let's write some codes in this page in order to understand more better on what we are talking about. So I'll first declare a h1 tag, which the h1 tag is going to be welcome everyone. After then, paragraph tag. This page is just for reference making, so I'll write some text inside the p tag. We've done all this before. Paragraph tag. After then, the ul tag. So the ul tag, I'm going to make a list of numbers inside the ul tag. So let's not forget the ul tag. Under the ul tag, we're going to annex a li tag. So the li tag always go along with the ul tag. Let's not forget that. So just like your list, the ul stands for another list, while the li stands for the list. After then, I'm going to create some input tag with placeholder of name and class. So after then, Yeah, after that we're going to go back to our continue folder, there continue.html, continue file rather. So we want to create an href tag, whereby the href tag, the anchor tag, is going to link us to the other page we created. That is going to link us to the begin.html. Can you see? After you run the code, it's showing something like blue, and that is telling us that it needs a click, that if we click on it, it's going to take us to another destination. So most links are always displaying blue color. So for it displaying blue color, you're already going to know that I have to click on it or I have to press on it. That's if we're using our mobile phone, because you can only click on system. So can you see, after I click on it, it's going to navigate me to my continue.html and to my begin.html. So why is this thing not taking us? It's supposed to take us to somewhere else. This implies that there is a mistake somewhere. Let's go back and fish out the mistake. Oh, yeah. So the reason why this thing was not working was because I didn't include a slash. So that slash, is it forward slash? Yeah, I think it's a forward slash. So that slash shows that this file we want to navigate into is inside a folder. So that slash is good. We're to include that slash. So without including the slash there, your code will not run. It might work on some system, but on this mobile phone app, is not working on it. So let's always include the slash there, just to be on the safe side. So that's just the reason why our coding work. Like I said earlier, it may just be a single line of code. It may just be a closing tag or a tag which you didn't close, or just a single line of code, just one element. That's why you're coding on. So you have to be very, very careful when you are coding. So it's going to work now. If I click on the about us, it's going to take us to the other page. So can you see, it took us to this page. So you have to be very careful. So let's do the same thing for the other page, so that when it takes us to that other page, and we can also link to this page. So let's do the same thing. We're going to include an anchor tag inside this other page, that is inside this begin.html. We include an anchor tag, such that when we click on the anchor tag, that is when we click on the link which we define inside our anchor tag, and which we are going to reference the page is going to take us to. So after we click, it's going to navigate us to the other web page. Yeah. So I'm going to define another href tag, so the reference where it's taking us inside the quotation mark. So that's going to be continue.html. No, for the folder aspect, you are first going to link. You are going to first link to the folder before you link to the file. The file is inside the folder, so we're going to have two slashes. You first create a forward slash, then you click on the folder, that is, you type the folder. After then another forward slash, then the continue.html, because we want to access the continue.html. We are not accessing the folder. It is the continue.html where we wrote our code that we want to access. That's why we need two slash. One slash to access the folder, and the other slash to access what is inside the folder, the HTML, our page, our HTML page inside the folder. So I created it inside a div so that it's going to divide the upper quotes which we have defined from the lower. So can you see when I click on that, it's taking us to this about page, and we can do it vice versa. If I click on the about now, it's going to take us back to the home page, to the continue page rather. So can you see, I click on the begin. So if I click on this one, it's going to take us back. Can you see? So that's how we link two web pages together. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening.